Welcome back. Our America's Mattress Live Tower Cam has a bit of an interesting view behind us because here in the foreground, close to where our camera is located, here near the studio, you're going to see a lot more clear of a view. But once you look a bit further towards our back, over towards Mount Garfield and the Mesa, a little bit harder to see, a little bit hazier. Some wildfire smoke is getting trapped over towards the eastern portion of the Grand Valley. Feeling a little more pleasant, 93 degrees. We got up to 97 so far today here in Grand Junction, so that's improvement too. What hasn't improved, unfortunately, is those critical fire weather conditions. Our humidity right now only 6% in those single digits, and gusts have been on and off throughout the day. They started to calm down a little bit here. Montrose actually is feeling a lot better outside. Their air quality has improved dramatically as we get that southwesterly flow. We're getting a lot of this smoke coming up from those wildfires in Arizona. In addition, towards the new wildfires popping up in Glade Park. Of course, you can see towards our north too, Rio Blanco County has been suffering from a couple more popping up over the weekend too. You're going to see this air quality is starting to dive a little bit, at least here in the central portions of the valley, but everywhere else in their viewing area has improved quite a bit. Allergens, moderate here for those weeds. Everything else feeling a lot better though, so easier to breathe outside. I don't have a lot of good news in my forecast, unfortunately. We're going to remain hot these next few days here. Gusts are going to stick around. Critical fire weather conditions not going anywhere, and unfortunately, I do see some lightning concerns coming up very soon in our forecast. High pressure zone, of course, the monsoonal conditions have moved a bit further towards our west, this high pressure system. That heat that we see build up in the middle of our summer towards the American Southwest has moved, of course, further west, keeping us feeling hot. Though we are getting this westerly flow here. Those upper level clouds we've been seeing, unfortunately, no rainfall coming anytime soon. The jet stream has also set up in western Colorado, helping increase those gusts over the past day or two, although it will move out of position, fortunately, getting us down a mile per hour or two. Not enough to get us out of critical fire weather danger, though. Wednesday at 4 p.m., we're going to see up to 30 miles per hour here in Glade Park. You're just under. That 25 to 30 mile per hour range is kind of average of what we're going to be looking at these next few days here. And those red flag warnings we're going to talk about here in a moment or two are going to be issued through Friday, especially because this humidity isn't returning anytime soon. It's single digits we discussed earlier. Again, red flag warnings already issued through Friday. You don't see the National Weather Service issue them this far out, but they know, and we know here in the studio, that humidity gusts not going away anytime soon. So we're going to remain dry over the next few days here. Let's talk about those lightning concerns though, because it's really not what we want to see. We want wetting rains, we want no strong thunderstorm clouds, but with how dry here it is at the surface, not a lot of moisture to be kicked up in the air, and that friction allows for more increased chances of lightning. Let's look at Wednesday later on in the afternoon. These smaller cells here behind me, I really do think there's a decent chance down towards Montrose and Delta counties could see a spare thunderstorm towards the evening and those overnight hours. That's not, again, not what we really want to see, so we'll be keeping an eye on that for some fire weather potential. Tonight, our low is going to be 67 degrees, a couple degrees above average because of that cloud cover returning. Our 7-day forecast, brace yourself before you look too hard at it, because I have 2 days of triple digits here on Wednesday and Thursday, getting into those mid to upper 90s throughout the rest of the week. Barely a cloud in the sky. Once we get later on, Montrose, low 90s. Again, that 20% chance there of those scattered isolated thunderstorm cells. We'll be keeping an eye on this critical fire weather throughout the rest of the week.